On that day, I knew that there would be traffic out on Lake James. I decided to call a friend of mine who I knew was on Lake James, Nick Jemison. Whenever another member of the boating party answered the phone and stated that Nick had just been stung. They did not know what he was stung by, but he was going into a shock. My main concern was trying to get a boat on the water to get to him to render aid.
During routine patrol, we always monitor the radio to listen out for each other, and I heard Officer Boone's call on the radio. I went ahead and went to our depot, hooked up to my patrol boat.
There was a registered nurse that was actually part of the boating party. She was actively doing compressions. At that point in time, I ran down to the boat with a EpiPen while she was doing the chest compressions. I administered a dose of Epi to the patient.
And I immediately ran down towards the boating party. He had informed me that he had given a dose of Epi. There was no immediate response. I made the choice to give the second dose, seeing that I believed it was needed.
He was in dire need of aid, and if we did not render aid that day, I truly think that the outcome may have been different.
Time was not on our side. Nick was in bad shape. We both carry Epi. We know what shock looks like, and he was in need of quick medical attention that was going to take way too long to get there, and that's why myself and Officer Boone reacted the way we did.
Like I said previously, me and Nick, we go way back, and to see a friend of mine in that type of state, from where he was, to see him actually come back to and was able to talk and breathe on his own, it felt really, really good to see that. After the patient had been loaded up and transported to the hospital, we took it upon ourselves to go ahead and get that vessel out of the water. Why did we go the extra mile? That's just what we do. I mean, whenever somebody is in need, we try to help not only them, but also their family members.